company I know struggles in creating these case studies. When I was comparing this to this, I felt so embarrassed.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how would you describe our case studies right now?
1 to 10, I would say that.
Arthur, how are you? It's been a minute.
So I Americanized myself.
Since being in New York?
No, also before I got a new fridge.
After breaking the last one, now take a look at this, Alex. I'm living now in the future. There are ice cubes coming out of the fridge. Huh? And wait.
I'm waiting for it.
What's in the fridge? I don't know if it's empty or something. Oh, it's empty.
Okay, it's Monday. Tons of stuff that need to happen.
Okay, first of all, I need to create a custom offer for a potential client of ours where we are doing some test run with them in a very, very specific offer. Then for one client, I need to design one slide myself that is missing to finish out the project. And then I want to think about our case studies. So one thing that I realized, it's crazy how little we are using the actual work that we are doing. So since inception, we have been doing, I think, 6,000, 7,000 design tickets. So massive amount of work that we did in all areas. And when we were doing the redesign for our website in the beginning of the year, I just put like 50 or something on the website and that's it. We never touched it again. But there's so much cool work that we can show, and putting that work out will increase the trust that the people have in us and in our ability. And so we need to find a way to push out more of these like demo work items, but also I want to create some kick-ass case studies. In New York, there's this one company and they are basically selling case studies as a service. And for me, it was like, that's brilliant. Every company I know struggles in creating these case studies because it's always like something that is okay at the side, can just someone quickly do it or something. But at the same time, it's so powerful if you are showing, hey look, this amazing client is using us, they are happy because of these reasons. And then I was looking at our case studies, and first of all, I'm not happy about the total amount. So if I go to our website here, we have 21. It's already more than we had 1 year ago because there it was probably 0. But if I go into these case studies, what we have been doing here is we have been showing some results. Then most of the time what we are having is a video interview. So we were doing a recording with them on Riverside, talking about the process and everything, some quotes, and then we have some demo work embedded here. And probably 90% of the people that would take a look at it would say it's already pretty dope. Pretty good. But then I somehow ended up on the website of Ramp. So Ramp is some like finance tool from the US for startups. And then I went through their case studies and I found this video here.
Using Ramp feels like using Notion. It's flexible, easy to use.
And in this video here, it's like just basic interview and some B-roll. But
scale.
They are really talking about the results, have some human people in there. And then when I was comparing this to this, I felt so embarrassed because I thought, okay, if I would be a kick-ass customer and these are the ones that we want to attract, and I would compare these two with each other, I would really think this is like kindergarten. So how? What is this? Now it's working just fine.
Yeah, I don't know what is happening. It's the AirPods are brand new. Hi.
Hello. You are on cam, Antonella. Just give the camera a 30-second recap of your first month at Magier, Antonella.
Hi everyone. This month has been amazing. I started the month on Berlin. Then we focused on basically the post that we wanted to do for my account, to grow my account, and also Magier. I'm starting to help really too. And right now we are doing a new brand strategy for our Instagram.
And what is one thing that didn't work well at all?
I think everything worked out okay.
Oh,
She's perfect.
I was gonna say. So where are we going for lunch?
We can either eat Turkish or poke bowl. Alex, what would you prefer?
Poke bowl would be healthy.
Healthier, okay.
Hello.
Finally, how is it going?
It's going well. How are you?
Good.
But Sina, today we're talking about case studies.
Okay.
We're wondering, why is it important for a company to have a case study?
The most important thing for you to work with another company is to have trust that they can deliver what they promise, and the easiest way I think to communicate that is if you show them what you did in the past. So for us, these case studies are really helpful to showcase on the one side other nice clients or interesting startups work with us, and people can say, hey, this could be me on the one side. On the other side, say, hey, this could be me and I could have a nice result. So both together we can quite easily communicate in a case study.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how would you describe our case studies right now?
1 to 10, I would say they're like a solid 6. Let's say.
One thing that was quite interesting with the email provider that we were using for the cold outreach, when I was in the demo call, he had a database of their case studies and could filter by company size, agency and problem even.
That's good.
So, I mean, we are not using the case studies at all right now in the sales process, but it would also be cool to have something like this. So if there's an, early stage company coming and the problem is setting up the foundation for the design system, then we can show, okay, for these 3 specific examples, we have been solving the problem.
Yeah, but then you need quite a lot of case studies. But if you have it, then it's really nice. Yes.
Okay, and now food.
Nice. See you later.
Surprise. Yes!
There we go.
So tell Alex about the plans for the new office, Sina.
Oh yeah, true.
We can also walk by it just real quick.
Oh, it's right around the corner? Hell yeah, let's do it.
So you like the vibe? You like the vibe here?
That's neat.
It was a brewery
Okay.
before, and then they turned the brewery here into some shopping center and some offices.
Is it?
This
Wow.
I don't know if it's exactly this one, but one of these. But
What do you think about it?
I think it's cute. I think it works. I think I'm excited to see what it looks like.
you think it's easy for 6 people to work here? Like a big table in the middle?
Or a couple on the sides. Yeah, I think 6 people could fit. Might be a little cozy, but we could fit.
Back to the desk.
So Max, what do you think we're missing out on by not having the case studies at the premium level that you were hoping to have them at?
I mean, we want to position Magier as one of the premium brands in the space, and we want to work with the best companies out there. And I believe that's only possible if we are at this level in everything that we do. And so when I was comparing our case study, for example, with the one that I showed you earlier from Ramp that they did together with Notion, I was like, ours is kindergarten and this is really Champions League. So I think we need to really level up our game in that regard to come up with better results and then be able to also attract better clients. But for the new ones, I want to make sure to first get a sense of what makes a really good case study. So comparing it to what's out there, then creating some sort of mood board of how we want it, and then we want to do some trial run with a couple of our clients. So that will be super cool, and it will be my job also to include it in the sales process. So everything from outbound to the mails to the demo calls, and then we can really use the power of them. Normally I was always like, okay, we don't want to spend money on the case studies, but now we need video in the first place, but also probably getting a content writer to be able to put it into words in a better way than I could ever do it. What I was thinking about lately a lot is what makes people buy at Magier and why would they choose us over any of the other companies that are out there. So there are graphic design, Webflow development, there are millions of competitors out there. So, I mean, then I was thinking about it and I tried to come up with a idea on how to draw this out, or like how I would structure it in my head. So, how do I think about this? Our clients, what they want is results, so great design, but also great outcomes when it comes to numbers. Certainty, so are we able to pull the project off in a given time frame, and also in general, do we have the skill set to do it? And third up is the price. Price is always important for everyone, but I would say if 1 and 2 are 100% certain, then price is absolutely irrelevant. And this is also why some agencies can charge way more than others. So someone can only charge $500 for a logo, someone can charge $500,000 for a logo. We, right now, somewhere in the middle. So we want to make sure that we also increase our prices and thereof can hire better team members, but also have higher margin, can grow the business, and so on and so on. For the results part, what can we do? This one is number 1. I call it demo work. Demo work is basically designs that we were doing in the past that we are now showcasing. So we have been doing over 7,000 design tickets in the history of Magier. There are like 50 or even maybe 100 demo work pieces. But the cool thing is with demo work, people see it and then see, okay, if they did this, they can also do mine. So this is one thing that helps us to actually gain trust for our brand at Magier. And trust is what all of this is about. So I just put it here in big. Trust. People will only hire us if they trust us that we can deliver the results and we can deliver it on time and in 100% certainty. Then the second piece that we were talking about is case studies. What are case studies? It's basically demo work plus some more information. In this case, it could be numbers before, after, but it's also context. What was the problem? What was the challenge? What was our solution? And also case studies includes the opinion of the person that was working with us. So on the other side, there's maybe a CMO and he's saying, okay, Magier A managed to come up with great results and they managed to do it in a specific time frame. So this is why case studies are so powerful, because they are combining demo work on the one side together with, and this is what is the next one thing that is creating trust is, let's call it referral. Someone saying, okay, Magier is great, you should work with that. So case studies, cool thing, are combining both demo work and referral on this regard. These are 3 very important elements to increase trust. Next element that I was thinking about is basically content. YouTube can be Instagram, can be LinkedIn. We are talking about everything that we are doing and we are showing our expertise in that field. And if I talk about this, people see, okay, Max knows what he's talking about, and at the same time also they get a sense on what it feels like to work with us. Okay, referral, parts of it would obviously be reviews. So I just put it in small here because it's part of referral. Basically, if someone writes on Trustpilot, working with Magier is awesome. Besides referrals of people that have been working for us, it can also be stuff like media and PR. I would also put awards and stuff like this into the category. For example, if there's a trusted media outlet, I don't know, Inc.com, Forbes, and they are writing, hey, Magier is awesome, then more people tend to also see this as a trust factor for everything that we are doing. And then last up, I would call it like personal brand and personality. Sometimes you have companies out there and they seem like a robot from the outside. There's no face of who's doing the actual work. I feel like in times of AI, the personal connection is so much more important. And this is why I'm doing these videos. I want to show there's a real human behind it. And I'm standing with my name for this company. Obviously, to wrap this up, I mean, we were mainly talking about case studies and also as a part of this demo work, but all these little pieces together is what creates trust for the potential buyer. And you can't just do one of those. So you need to combine them with each other. And this is when the real power is created, if you have all of these elements, because then people see, okay, they trust you because of the case studies, but at the same time they get the referral. How amazing is it? Then they will buy and This is what I believe in, and this is what we will be doing in Q4. It's a disaster.
Oh no.
So much work left. Fuck.
And it's
And it's 5 p.m.
5
already.
o'clock.
Shit.
Oh.
I can't do this. Alex,
Sir,
day's over for you.
it is.
For me, not even close. So I have a couple of things left on my to-do list. Need to prepare some new TikTok videos. I need to work on the client presentation that I wanted to do in the morning. I need to plan out the automations that I was showing you all earlier. I didn't do anything for that. Then for the case studies, I just want to revisit which ones we still have in the pipeline that we can do, and give some feedback for some ads that we created. So 5 p.m. now, probably another 4 hours, realistically.
Godspeed, my friend.
That's what dreams are made of.
Indeed.